Hi, this is Bill from Share the Vision TV again. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button. I want to go back and address Senate Bill 5, the red flag law again. There are many comments that I've received that are based on the idea of the bill, whether you like the bill or not. But the real problem here is it's the words in the bill that matter. The sad part, though, is too many senators actually voted based on the idea. When a bill becomes law, it is the actual words on the paper that are used and enforced. The idea immediately becomes irrelevant. So, what do the words say? Well, go to the link down below and you can read the bill for yourself. The words, in this case, actually encourage abuse of people. This is a civil, not a criminal case. Therefore, all the protections against abuse in criminal cases do not exist here. Under the American Constitution and our law, you are innocent until proven guilty. But under this process, you are guilty until proven innocent. So here's how it could possibly work. Someone you have a relationship with, a relative, a co-worker, or even a member of a club, could make a claim that you are a threat to yourself or others. Remember, they're not claiming that you committed a crime, but that you might commit a crime. They complete an affidavit stating this, and then they turn it over to the police, who then takes it to the court. Of course, you're not informed of any of this. All of this is a secret from you. The supporters of the bill will quickly point out that this is a signed, sworn affidavit. Thus, it's perjury to lie. But let me ask you, is there any one of us who has not made a comment similar to, "He needs his butt kicked," or "What an idiot," or "The world would be much better off if he just curled up and died"? Almost 100% of those harmless comments are never heard by the person that they're directed at. And once it's off your chest, it's done. There's not a real threat. However, the jealous coworker who is up for the same promotion you're up for can use those words as proof that you are unstable and threat to another. Did you say those words? Well, probably. So it's true in the sworn affidavit. While a wild exaggeration, you still said them. Additionally, Senate Bill 5 actually encourages the use of previous mental health care issues. In most criminal cases, that's simply disallowed. You know you're not crazy, but remember when you returned from Iraq and you had trouble sleeping? And you worked through it for a while, but finally somebody convinced you to go to the VA, and they wrote a prescription for some anxiety medication. You took them on and off for a little while longer, and finally you put Iraq where it belongs, well in your past. Or how about that time that you had postpartum depression 12 years ago? But you went to the doctor, and again, you got some medication. So even though these issues may have been 10, 15, even 20 years old, they're still used against you. And they're true, so they're part of the affidavit, and thus the petitioner didn't lie about you. Now both the police and the courts have proof that you are a threat. As soon as the court gives the okay, then the police come to your house to get your guns. And that's the first time that you have been informed that you are a threat to yourself or others. But what makes it worse is, before the police even come to your house, your name is listed in the National Instant Background Check. And in fact, the law says, and I quote, "all federal and state computer-based systems and databases used by law enforcement," end quote. You are listed permanently in these databases. But then 10 days later, you get to go to court and prove that you not only are not a threat now, but you will never be a threat, ever, which is an impossible standard. If you were accused of an actual crime, then the courts would provide you with legal counsel if you couldn't provide your own. But under the civil process, you're on your own. So, $10, $15, $20,000 or more for an attorney, you get to go make your case. Or your life is completely destroyed. But even if you make your case and the judge isn't afraid of the backlash that might come for letting someone get their guns back who's possibly a threat, Your name is still in the federal database. The bill does direct law enforcement to remove your name if you're found innocent. Unfortunately, they don't have any authority to remove your name from any of the federal databases. Oh yes, it can be removed. After you hire your attorney again for another $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, you get to go before federal court and have it removed. But you know you're not a criminal, so what's the worry? Well, once you're in that system, you can't get a job or even a private contract with any government. You can't fly on a commercial airline. You can't buy a gun. And not only did you not get that promotion that you were hoping for, you probably got fired. This is just one set of unintended consequences from this bill. This bill will be used as a weapon against you. This is Bill from Share the Vision TV. Make sure you subscribe and hit that like button.